Now, you don't have to pull the motor for this install. I would highly recommend it. What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got more FRS stuff going down. We're going to be changing out the front sway bars from currently the 20mm Whiteline sway bars, and we're switching it up to the 25mm Eibach sway bars. Something I also did want to do today was set a stopwatch to see how long this takes me, because I think it's interesting. It's a pretty easy install. I'm by myself, I have no help, and I think this is something that a lot of people think it's too hard or whatever. So I'm going to show you exactly how fast it does take. We are on the clock now. There's going to be two bolts you're going to take off right here. There is a 14 that sits on the top side, and you'll have to take that off with a wrench. And then there's one on the bottom that you can actually reach through. You can reach through there, and it's a 12 mil, and you pull that right out. The next step is going to be to put a 17mm wrench on this nut on the back of the end link, and then you put your 7/32 wrench on the Allen key side. Once both sides are out, you can just push the end link free from the sway bar. Now, you don't have to pull the motor for this install. I would highly recommend it. It makes life a lot easier. So yeah, just pull the motor and then you will have no issues getting your sway bar out of the car. It makes it real simple. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Yeah. Got this girl out. We are at 30 minutes. Now let's put the new one in. And just like any install, once you get the new part in, you pretty much just repeat the process backwards. So we're gonna get those end links back together, and then we'll move on to the brackets, and then we're done. Now that all the bolts are tightened down, I do like to go through one last time and just give it one more little crank, make sure that everything is fully tight. So everything passed the quality check. Everything's been tightened down, and I don't like to use power tools to tighten things down fully or to double check because you don't really know. And if you could tell in the video, I actually had to tighten it a little bit more. I have this thing set so that it doesn't over torque anything. So it kind of jumps the gun a little bit early on stopping, which is a good thing because you don't just strip the hell out of every bolt you touch with this thing, because this goes to like 250 foot-pounds. You try and take one of these at 250 foot-pounds, you're gonna shatter that thing into a million pieces. So always use hand tools when you're tightening things, that way you don't strip anything and you avoid any issues. Now let's see how we're doing on time. 1 hour and 4 minutes. This is a very easy install. You know, and I'm recording all this too, trying to set up the camera and everything. I have all the right tools, so that takes a lot of the hassle out of the way, because you can always run into stuff like that along the way where you're gonna need to go and buy a new tool because you don't have it. But if you have everything accessible, you can, if I wasn't recording, I could have this done in 30 minutes. So essentially, you can have your car performing better in under an hour of your time. You go and buy a front sway bar, it's gonna make it ride so much better. I mean, if you guys have ever added any suspension parts, I feel like those are the best things you can do to your car. This is a track car, so I like only do suspension work to it. Well, aside from the V8 going in it. But suspension parts are a great upgrade. And for, I don't know, you can probably pick one of these up for 300 bucks. 300 bucks in an hour of your time and you're done. Simple hand tools, your car will be performing better, it's gonna ride so much better, a lot stiffer, the steering, these cars are already great with steering. Once you have an upgraded sway bar set, it's like night and day. And that's where we're gonna end today's video, guys. If you made it this far and you enjoyed, please leave a big old thumbs up down below, and if you're not already, smash that subscribe button, because I guarantee you don't wanna miss any of the content coming up. The world's first documented Coyote swapped 86 is in the making. I've already posted a ton of videos, so watch those if you haven't already, and look forward to the new ones because there's a lot more coming, guys. I promise you that. I will see you all in the next video. Peace out, fam, and be sure to work more and talk less. See ya.